Hold up.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kinza and I do makeup videos, and today I am testing out the Makeup Revolution glitter eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see how I achieved this eye look and how I got on with this palette, then please continue watching till the end to see my honest review. And if you like these type of videos, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. If I have made any mistakes in any of my videos so far, I would love it if you just give me your feedback and comment down below and let me know how I'm getting on. If you prefer to message me on Instagram, then go ahead and just do that instead. And yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you so much for subscribing and hopefully I will see you soon. So I just completed another look. I'm still wearing the same jumper, so I'm filming twice in the same day. I normally film up to like 3 videos in one day, and that's normally for my Instagram, but today I thought I would make another YouTube video. I've taken off the previous eyeshadow, so that look will be up before I post this one. And this video is dedicated to the Revolution glitter eyeshadow palette. Now, I did a full review on the Revolution products that I got off their website from the sale, and I got this in the sale as well. It was in like a pack and it came with like a glitter glue as well. So I wanted to test this out. Now I have done a couple of swatches, maybe just on the white one, the white shade here. So I swatched this one. They look okay, they look good. I might do some swatches before I begin. So let's try. I want to really use like this colour here. So this colour's got like a tinge of pink and purpley kind of shimmer. I'm going to use my finger. That's the swatch there, and it is literally like chunks of glitter, so there is no base under it. I'm fascinated to use and to see how that sits on the eyelids. I'm going to go in with maybe the pinkier glitter and see how that is. Now again, it's just like chunks of glitter. It swatches as like thick glitter particles. Let's just get started. I think the other shades actually are more like just shimmer shades. So you get like 3 glitter shades and then you also get like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 like kind of shimmery shades. Let me swatch this one, this light pink one, just to see how that is. It's got like a sheen. And it's more of a shimmer than it is a glitter. If I pop that on the back of my hand, it could work also as a highlighter. Also guys, please mind my background. I know it is madly creased, like it is unbelievably creased, and I'm fed up of trying to deal with it. Like I've done everything to try and iron it out and it just won't iron out. So I've just decided just to wing it, and I'm actually waiting for a delivery and it's still not bloody here, and it's doing my head in because I thought for the second video I could have used that background. It's more of just like a sparkle, so it's still a white background but it's got like sparkle in it, which I think will really brighten up my videos. So I'm going to stick to using this palette. Now this might be quite tricky because I don't really have any like matte shades that I could use as a transition, so I'm just going to stick to like these kind of shades and see how it goes, and it could be a complete disaster or it could work out in my favour. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm actually going to go in with that gold shade as a transition, so it's just this one here. I don't know how this is going to work. I've never used shimmers in my crease before, but we could hopefully try and see how this goes. It's blending out nice. It's actually quite pretty. It's picking up the product really well on the brush as well. So I want to use as many colours as I can from this palette just to see like what the colours are like, how they transfer onto the eye and how they perform as well throughout the day. So I'm just blending that all out and literally taking it towards like the tail of my brow. I'm actually pretty impressed by this gold shade. It is such a stunning colour. Like, it's so pigmented and it's really showing up on the eyes, especially because I haven't picked up much product. I've literally dipped into the pan once. Okay, now I'm going in twice, but I've dipped in once and that is the colour payoff. Like, it's insane that these eyeshadows are so highly pigmented and they're so cheap. I've also placed like powder under my eyes because I do know obviously glitter gives you quite a lot of fallout, so I don't want that to kind of ruin my base. For my outer corners, I think I'm going to have to go in with a matte shade because there's nothing really that will help deepen this up. And I'll just use this Beauty Bay palette. So this is a Jordan Lipscomb palette. I've done a review on this as well. And I'm just going to take the darker brown shade. I'm just going to place that on the outer corner. And just kind of go in round circular motions. And really just buff that into the crease as well. I'm thinking maybe I should have used the more pinkier tones because there is a lot more pinkier tones in this palette than there is like gold tones and more warmer tones. Considering I've used like a shimmer shade on my crease, it's actually responding to the matte shade quite well, and it's actually helping me blend out the colour really well as well, so it's not leaving any patches either. That's looking okay so far. I think I'm going to go in with the orange glitter because, yeah, because I've gone for like a more warmer kind of gold look, I think the orange glitter will be a lot better to use on the eyelid. And then I'm going to cut the crease, and because I've done a tutorial on cut crease before this, I'm not going to show you how I cut the crease in this video, so watch that if you want to learn how to do a cut crease, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've just quickly cut the crease using the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer pot in the shade 1.5, and then I'm going to go in with this glitter glue. It's like an eyeshadow primer and a glitter eyeshadow primer, sorry. It's cruelty free and vegan free, which is bloody fantastic. So I'm just going to pop this on top of the concealer. I did put a shadow on top of the concealer to set it, so I used the shadow from the Beauty Bay Jordan Lipscomb palette, so it was this light shade here. And now I'm just going to go in with that glitter glue and just literally place a little squirt on top. And my bloody battery is running out on my camera and I need to do something about that. So I'm just going to swipe that on top. Now this primer is quite like creamy. It's almost like a moisturizer consistency, which is really weird because if you're going to be applying glitter on top, you'd think that it'd have more of a tacky consistency. I'm being really messy with this because I'm trying to be as quick as I can. I don't want my battery to run out. Now I'm going to take that orange shade. Yeah, I'm going to take that orange shade. So it was this shade here, this glitter. And I'm going to pack that just in the middle of the eye for now. I want to see how this is. Now it's not really picking up anything on the brush. It's quite difficult, so I'm guessing my fingers would be better. As I'm pressing into the glitter, it's just like it's literally scraping off. The only thing is that I feel like the specks of glitter aren't showing up as much, like because the primer is so like creamy. I feel like the glitter is getting lost in that primer, so I don't know if I would recommend the primer. Yeah, it's not as bright as I thought it would be. I thought the glitter would pop a little bit more, like you would see a bit more shine on your lids, but it's a little bit, it's got more of like a, I don't know what the word is. It's not as glittery as I thought it would be on the eyelid. I'm going to use my finger on the other eye to see if that's any better. So it does apply a little bit better with like your finger, like it does pick up more product. It's quite difficult though to get into your eye with your finger, so I would have to obviously go back in with the brush. Right, the primer on this eyelid is slightly moving around so the glitter isn't sticking as well. Guys, I'm not liking the primer underneath. Every time I've tried to put more glitter on top, it's just like creasing and leaving, like it's so bad and so hideous, but so I really don't know what to do. Right, I'm gonna try and pick up the first glitter that we initially swatched. This one here is I'm going to try to place that on top and see if this kind of helps, which I doubt it will, but oh, maybe it will. I think their loose glitters must be a lot better. Like, I've tried the glitter paste and that is fantastic. Like, that's probably one of the best glitters I've used. Even in comparison to like a lot of the MAC ones, I actually preferred that glitter, and I've used that in my other video. But I feel like when you use glitters that are actually in a pan, it just doesn't work. They're so difficult to work with. This is not the look I was going for. Okay, that's the best I could do with the glitter for now. To kind of blend out those like the edges, I'm just gonna go in with that dark brown from the Jordan Oinks palette, and I'm just using like a pencil brush to do this, and I'm just gonna lightly dust that on top of the glitter, just very lightly. You don't want to move too much of the glitter. I'm going to go in with the black shade from this Jordan Oinks palette, and I'm going to see if I can just blend out just the edges very so slightly here, just to kind of smoke it out a little bit more and give some depth to the look. And I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and just kind of buff out those edges. Right guys, I've tried to save this look as much as I could. What I'm going to do is I need to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone. So I'm going to pick up, I've got glitter all over this palette, but I'm going to pick up, you know, this pinky kind of shade here, and I'm going to try and highlight my inner corner. Hopefully this works. Oh, that is pigmented, like very pigmented. I quite like the shimmer shade better than the glitter, to be fair. Guys, what I might do is I'm going to pick up that pink shade here, and this might completely ruin the look, or it could save it. I'm going to try and use that to help kind of blend out these edges, like between the black and the glitter. This is the completed look, and I wanted to give you my final thoughts on this palette. Unfortunately, I was not impressed whatsoever. I felt like when I applied the primer onto my eyelids, it was not sticky enough, and the glitter just refused to stick to it. Like, I didn't get a lot of fallout, but I felt like the primer was just kind of smoothing over the glitter, so the glitter specks weren't as, you know, bright and glittery as they should have been, which was unfortunate because the palette isn't too bad. Like, I think if I had used like another primer underneath, the glitter would have stood out a lot more. The only thing is, when you pick it up with a brush, the glitter doesn't pick up as well on a brush as it does using your fingers. The more shimmery shades in the palette were a lot easier to work with. They were a lot more pigmented. I would definitely buy this palette for the shimmery shades. The shimmery shades can be used as highlighters as well, to be honest, because they have that reflective sheen in them, and you've got like a gold and icy colour, and then obviously two pinky colours, so they are like highlighter shades, if you get me. So I would definitely maybe pick this up for that. If you are looking for a cheap palette with glitter, then this palette's for you. I prefer my glitter to be in a liquid consistency because they just apply so much better and they stand out more as well. When they're in a loose format, it's just so difficult to work with, and it just goes all over the place and it's just terrible. But yeah, this is how my eye look turned out. Unfortunately, I'm not impressed. I did not like the turnout of this eye look. But I wanted to put this video out there for you to see how these glitters perform on my eyes. If you like these type of videos, then please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care guys. Bye.